Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Euphoria is currently one of the most talked about shows on the internet, and as such, new secrets are being revealed about it every day. In this video, we are taking a look at whether Euphoria is based on another show. Number 5. Adaptation of another show.
I miss you. Missed you too. Are you growing? No.
While the story of Euphoria might seem original and unlike anything that has ever been seen before, you will be surprised to hear that this show is actually based on an old Israeli TV program that was also called Euphoria. That show aired around 2012, and if you take a look at some of the characters and storylines from that show, it will become obvious that this current iteration of Euphoria is loosely based on it. Now, does this mean that the Euphoria being watched today is a complete copy of the show it's based on? Absolutely not. The creator of this show, Sam Levinson, might have taken some inspiration from it, but all the effort and hard work that he has put into it is undeniable, and this is not the only shocking thing about the show. So let's dive into it some more, shall we? Number 4. Too real for comfort.
80, 100, 20, 40, and 60.
160.
When the show first started airing, due to the hype it had already generated because of some of its cast, many people tuned in to watch it. But what they witnessed was unlike anything they had expected. When news organizations began to review the show, they were very critical about it. For context, one site even called it a horror show, which it most certainly isn't. When the people who religiously watched it were asked what they found appealing about it, one of the most common answers was that it was realistic. Some people even went so far as to say that some of the things that were shown to be happening in the series had happened to people close to them in real life. This makes the show not only a bit too realistic, but also a bit hard for people to watch. Nonetheless, even though it might have some hard-hitting themes, it does make its point clear to its audience.
That's him.
Who?
The guy.
What guy?
The one from the motel.
Number 3. Hidden meaning to clothing.
Idea.
When the first season of the show began airing, due to its popularity, many of its fans began to imitate the looks that certain characters had in the show. They started wearing makeup that was identical to the characters, and even tried on similar clothing. Why this was such a big deal had to do with the fact that each and every person's clothing in that show was an excellent mirror to their personality. For example, one of the best examples of good writing came at the end, when the hoodie that Zendaya's character had been wearing turned out to be her father's. When an emotional trait is associated with anything on the show, it makes people more attached to it, and this is one of the reasons why Euphoria has been able to gain so much popularity.
Yeah, real. Hey, how you been?
She's just being cool.
Number 2. Controversy with One Direction members.
Go past first base with my little sister and try to get her high again. I will call Omar, I will call Marlo.
Being based on another show wasn't the only thing that turned out to be shocking about the show, and this was because of a fictional scene that was shown in Euphoria. Among the many characters of the show, one of them had the habit of writing fan fiction about a lot of people. The show depicted her writing a story that a lot of people in real life had written about as well, which was the fictional romance between two members of the band One Direction. Not only this, but the show went one step ahead and animated some of the fan fiction as well. This showed Lewis and Harry getting a bit too close to each other than they usually are in real life. This created a lot of drama in the fandom, and as expected, even Louis Tomlinson came on social media to say that he hadn't approved what was shown in the show. He even said that he had no idea that that scene was going to appear in the series.
Yes, I am.
Well, please don't do that. And it's late. You shouldn't be drinking caffeine. Mom, please.
Number 1. Acting taken to extremes.
How you doing?
While some people may levy criticism against the show for adapting its story based on an already existing show, one thing that is truly unique about it is the acting displayed. One example of that is in the scene where Nate fought his dad in Season 1. That fight received a lot of praise for being very well acted, but it was later revealed by Jacob Elordi himself that they hadn't been acting at all. He said that they went so far into the realism of it that after they had shot that scene, he was actually bleeding out and even got a concussion. Now that is some dedication. These were some of the details about Euphoria being based on another show. So far, the second season has been an even bigger hit among fans, so let's see where the wild ride ends. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.